afternoon, football fans. Welcome to 95.7 KROK, the radio station that believes in the DeRidder Dragons. This is Mike Iles along with my new running buddy this year, Derrick. Got a dragon on one end and a Wampus cat on the other end. It may sound like that we're in a dive over here in Newton, and after a while it may sound like that we're out on Highway 190 with 18-wheeler coming right at us. This is 2 weeks in a row that Derrick and I have been in a press box with no air conditioning. This time we're in a press box, got a roof, got light. As Derrick says, well, Mike, when the breeze starts blowing, we'll cool off a little bit. Thank goodness no windows. Good crowd here tonight from DeRidder, and I'm looking forward to working with Derrick. I tell you what, the sun is bright over here, and they've introduced everybody, the cheerleaders. We played the DeRidder alma mater, and I've never really seen all of that done before, Derrick.
I haven't really had a away game, though, but I can see it's a good sight. But yeah, the first box, I liked it better last week. I just wish that we had air conditioning. But, you know, we're outside, so it's good. You know, you can feel the energy of the crowd. You can feel the rumble. And it's going to be a great experience.
Well, and as Roger said at the station, he said, is it not good for the radio with all of the noise that we're going to hear? And there's nothing that Derrick and I can do about the noise whatsoever. So it's going to be fun. It's different. You know, you hear the old adage, it's a next man up. And right now, DeRidder's offense, running backs, we're going to be there, the next man up.
Yeah, like we're experiencing right now. Like, I wish we could do something about this, but we're just going to have to tough it out, and hopefully our fans can hear us at home.
Well, we've got Connor Rushford got hurt in the first ball game. Yeah. And then last week, Fairley got hurt playing. If Derrick doesn't get out of the road, you don't get run over.
I'm playing chicken today.
Fairley got hurt playing defense last week. And I think he's got hamstring problems. And then the little triple boy that came in at running back, he got hurt last week. And I know we started 7 sophomores last week and this week. We're going to start 7 sophomores and a freshman. So it's going to be interesting. It's always good to be on a radio station that lets us do what we do there. So we're not going to complain.
No, not really.
I guess all we're going to have to do is just talk loud.
Very much so. But I can hear you, you can hear me, so that's all that really matters. And we got Roger on the line, so it'll be great.
We got Jasper up here. We went on the other side. Air conditioning was on, and we were excited about that. And they brought food up there. We were really excited about that, dude.
I wish I could have grabbed something on the way down.
We didn't grab anything. We just got the heck out of there. So both teams are now at their own benches, and we're, about 5 minutes till kickoff. So, and we're just, we appreciate our sponsors. It's not really that far between here and Newton. I told Jasper Peters it's been a long time since I've been over here, but it's really a nice stadium. It's Singleton Stadium and Curtis Barday Field. I'm not sure who either one of those people are there. And again, we know it's loud.
Yeah, as we see we have the Blue Eagles running out to the field. It's going to be a ball game now. You was here last year when DeRidder played Newton at home, and from what I heard from you and Sean, it was a blowout. I mean, it was a shootout.
Well, they had probably one of the best running backs in the state of Texas last year. and he's back again this year. He was a sophomore last year, and now he's a junior, and I think their quarterback is a freshman. So they're playing young just like we are. And again, we're doing the very best we can.
I hope everybody at home can hear us
under the circumstances.
And they're about to get kicked off right here. We have number 53, Deron Jackson, and number 20, Grant Cooper as our captain. And we're just waiting for Newton to apparently finish their celebration. And we're going to get kicked off.
And so we're glad you're here, especially to our sponsors that sponsor the game every week. Sometimes we don't think about saying as much as we need to say about you. But I had people last week say, we didn't go to Manny. We're not going to be able to go to Newton. And that's okay. We listen to you on the radio. And we're fixing to go into the
Pledge of Allegiance, I believe.
Yep. And so Roger will take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
And we're back.
And again, I can't blame that on Derrick because he's new.
I'm sorry.
But that's okay. It's down there. I don't know if there's a little group of kids that are on the other side, but they're singing the national anthem. And so I'll be quiet so you can listen to them. And Derrick, it really doesn't get better than hear a bunch of young kids sing, no matter what they're singing.
To be honest, that's the best I've heard a little kid sing a Pledge of Allegiance, a national anthem, any kind of song.
And again, it's loud, Dragon fans. So we're getting ready to have the captains walk out on the field here at Newton High School in Newton, Texas, right across the border from Fort Royce Terry. And again, the captains are taking the field, and we will have points tossed to the point, and we'll be ready to play football right here in Texas. Always heard, don't mess with Texas. We don't want them to mess with the Dragons either.
I mean, yeah, but if you want to, I've always heard that not mess with anything in Texas, but more to everything is bigger in Texas. But I don't think they got it in. I don't think they got it in there to pull this one off, though.
Well, I hope you're right, Derrick. And look, I'm looking forward to working with Derrick. He's a good man, and
I appreciate that.
And we're going to have fun together. If we ever get air conditioning, we really will be awesome. But next week we play a host to Westlake. I think we play a host to them. We play home next week, Jasper. Oh, it's homecoming.
Oh, that's nice. That's great.
And that's early.
Okay, it looks like Newton won the toss, and they deflected to the first and second half. So we will come with the ball. And Coach, how do you? I'm sorry, Coach. Mr. White. Coach, how do you feel about last 2 weeks has been going rough for the Dragons, losing constant players to Cram. Connor Westford went down week 1 against East Bowl. Southpaw, I'm sorry. And last week, Devon Perry with his hamstring, which was a scary injury because there was no contact. He grabbed his knee, and I'm grateful that it's just a hamstring and not an ACL or a meniscus.
Well, and the thing bad, too, is Connor was the punter, and Woods went down. He was punter number 2, and Luis Rodriguez was our kickoff man, and he finally had to kick. So we've had people dropping like flies for the Dragons. I tip my hat to Brad Formley. The Dragons are wearing white jerseys, blue numerals, blue pants, and
they got black pants this way.
Oh, okay.
White pants.
And the Eagles are in all purple with white numerals.
Right.
So we're playing ball right here at Newton High School.
And that's the flag. Kick going out of bounds. And that's a great start for the Dragons to start with good field position.
And I tell you what, Derrick and I know that field position is a big thing, and sometimes you don't ever get good field position.
Not nowadays with these kickers. They are able to kick it all the way into the end zone, within the red zone. So for them to kick it out of bounds, starts us at the 30, it starts great.
Well, and the only person Dragon fans that we know that's not hurt in the backfield is the quarterback,
Michael Parmley.
And that's Michael Parmley. So this ought to be interesting.
All right.
Running out of the eye.
Number 11 coming up to the edge. Head to number 20. He sends off with double tackles. Go for about a good 5-yard gain. Hey.
So that was a good run by your Dragons. Most of that was all by himself.
I can see that Lewis is going to try to get them to jump with that blitzer coming off the edge. Second high, a little fullback dive, and nothing but purple I see.
Well, Derrick, that's a play that the Dragons run pretty consistently, and they get maybe a yard or two, and then all of a sudden they break that thing. I don't know how we end up doing that, but very little game. Probably brings up 3rd down and 5, ball at the 35-yard line of the Dragons.
Hopefully, let's see if that. Hopefully, we go back to number 20 and he can get us another couple more yards. As I said, and I would say about just short about a yard and a half.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. So a lot of times the Dragons will do the long snap count, and the other team will jump offside. We don't know if they'll do that or not.
No, Michael just came off, so it looks like they're going to punt.
So Luis Rodriguez is in the punt, did an excellent job last week. Going to kick the ball, and it is going to roll out of bounds at about the
39.
Third, is it the 40? 42?
As from the official, they marked at the 39, just before the 40. Or actually at the 40.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Now, we know that Newton can run the ball. The quarterback is young. The running back, we saw him last year, and he was awesome. One of the best running backs in Texas. So our Dragon defense is going to have their hands full tonight. And then the quarterback is up underneath center.
A couple of motions, a little bit of motion. They look like they're forming up. Some type of trickery.
And he moves out from underneath center. Going to give the ball off to number 2. He's going around the outside.
Braylon Pat breaks the tackle. Jukes to the defender, and he's at the 20.
He's gone.
He's at the 10. And he stopped at the 5. Great. That's a great tackle by number 6, Zayden Scott, though, to cross field and chase him almost 50 yards back and forth.
Well, he went into motion towards the far side of the field, cut up to sidelines, went back in the middle, and then just kept going. And I'm telling you,
while we speaking of Zayden Scott again, here he is again with another great tackle for loss. KJ Porter trying to make something miss.
So they're ready to roll. They're not taking much time, but to give the ball back, going right up the middle.
And touchdown, Eldrick Samuel. To be honest, Coach, when I look at the roster and I see that Derrick Samuel was a quarterback / DB, but they also had him at running back, I was a little concerned. Like, what can they do? And we have KJ Ford with the 2-point conversion on the outside run to the far side.
And so with 9:39 here in the first quarter, the Eagles just hit pay dirt, and we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You need a bank like a great oak tree with roots that run deep in the community and wide branching arms that give you comfort and relief knowing you're covered from the storm. Beauregard Federal Savings Bank is there for you. Their roots run so deep, they've been serving the DeRidder community ever since 1948. Their staff have been trained on the same values of quality customer service and personal treatment since the bank's founding. From loans to debit cards to IRAs, online banking, and other services, Beauregard Federal Savings Bank, 337-463-4493.
For a great drive, very high pace.
They went 58 yards to score that touchdown. That'll be a short kick. Dragons field the ball on the far side of the field, looking for a little running room. Going to have good field position again. Ball will be about the Dragon 35-yard line.
And if you have it at the 38.
And again, if you're just joining us, DeRidder's first possession, they went 3 and out, and then on the first play of the ball game for the Eagles, they went about 50 yards, and then they went in finally from the 8, and they're ahead right now, 8-0.
Yeah, Braylon Patterson with a long 50-yard run, and KJ Porter to top it off. And we're here back. A good 9-yard run by number 20, Brent Cooper.
And you know, Derrick, that's the same play that they ran twice. Picked up maybe a yard both plays.
Well, the first one he gained a good 5 yards, and then the second one they ran the trap with the fullback, and then the next one he gave a forfeit. It was like forfeit inches because we're back in the eye. 2 receivers to our side. And right back with the trap. And a good tug. And a great tug for the first down.
Good push by your Dragon offense, too. And that's not a truck, okay?
That is a fire truck. And it's going to be a very tough game to do all that noise.
So the Dragons are in Eagle territory there at the Eagle 48-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Dragons. Again, running straight up the middle.
He breaks the tackle. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's breaking the free. Number 11, 7, ain't nobody touching him.
Touchdown to the Dragons.
Brent Cooper with the 49-yard run. And Coach, it's going to be a long. I feel like this game is going to be who's going to break more tackles on the ground.
Yep. Well, I know one thing. I can't catch him.
I don't know. I think back in about 3 years ago, I probably could have caught him.
Yeah,
but he's going to still score, but I was going to be there with him.
There you go. I might have jumped out of the back of Jasper's truck and got him, but that would have been the only way. So the Dragons go 48 yards with Grant Cooper. And with 8:23 left on the clock,
looks like they're going for 2.
We're going for 2. And give the ball right straight up the middle, and he'll take it on in.
Number 9, Daniel Master with the 2-point conversion.
Extra point is good. So your score here at Newton High School at Singleton Stadium, the River Dragons 8, and the Newton Eagles 8. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that with no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be
Breathing in the refunds.
limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
The station that believes in the Dragons. If you want any excitement, Derrick and Jasper and I, we're here. And it doesn't look like either team so far can stop each other, and that's good.
So okay, for Newton, 3, KJ Porter, number 11, Dylan Alfred, and number 4, Tobias Joyce, back there in the backfield, ready to receive a kick. And it's a low square kick to the 35. Delta Sammy take it off. And he's slung down by number 7, Camden Johnson.
Well, in last week, in the last 2 weeks, Derrick, we saw that Ramirez could kick the ball deep, but you got the 2 really good fast running backs deep, and so they kicked it short. And you may be better off keeping it short and not deep. But we don't know.
Well, I can know for sure that this is my first game ever seeing Newton play, and I can see that they have a lot of speed in that backfield, especially with KJ Porter and Braylon Patterson back there, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on Newton.
Well, then one thing about it, Derrick, is you better be ready, because I look at the scoreboard, and they're getting ready to run the ball, and they've already run the play.
Speaking of the scoreboard, if anybody else if you can see this, the scoreboard kind of doing the Macarena, I guess, because
it's jumping back and forth, isn't it?
Well, at least the score's the same. Well, he was here week 1 when we played Southbow at home. We didn't even have a scoreboard, no play clock or nothing. KJ Porter with the run. He's breaking tackles. He's at the 50. Tackle in Dragons territory at the 49.
And he'll pick up about 30 yards on that run.
He broke a few. I really can't. From where we sit, Mr. Mike, I can't really see what's going on when they go to that far side.
I know. Well, and of course, we're used to Jasper, running the down part of the scoreboard, but it's like Derrick said. I mean, it's just a blinking and it's just running. The numbers are all running in a different direction. Coming to our side, Derrick.
Number 3. That is number 8. Mari Willis with the tackle.
So that was excellent defense. Coming to the far side and tackle, pick up about a yard. It'll bring up second down and 8. Good defense by the DeRidder Dragons. Ball on the near hash mark here.
Second and 9.
At the DeRidder 49.
Isaiah Foster with the keeper. Oh, and a great hit. And a very good hit by number 53, Jerron Jackson.
I think he picked up Derrick enough to make the first down.
Yeah. He also lost his helmet. Hey, I was always told if anything, if you have a shot to hit the quarterback, I'm not saying injure him, take him out of the commission, but let him feel your presence. Let him know you're here. Let him know you're here.
A Dragons fan, doesn't that sound like a Wampus cat for you? And Derrick knows I'm just giving him a hard time.
That's fine. I've heard a lot more words. Coach Extendable with the
running the ball off tackle to the far side, and he'll pick up about maybe 3 yards there.
Jerron Jackson back in.
Brings up second down and 7. And again, we're here in the first quarter, knotted up with 8 apiece.
With 6:30 left in the first quarter, and they finally took the score, but it's not piercing out no more.
Well, that's good. They heard us talking about it.
15 seconds left on the play clock.
When they run the ball up the middle.
Daniel again with about a 5-yard.
No, a really good crowd tonight for the Dragons.
Yes, sir. Very, very much like better than last week when we played Manny and over there at the Beam Terrace. I'm going to say this honest. I didn't like the ref that was there. and Manny. I never did. Because I've always heard bad things. You don't get nothing. There was nothing on. There was no penalties. Nowhere.
No, you're right. And I listened to Jasper talk bad about him the whole way home. So that's going to bring up first down for the Eagles. Will be first down and 10. The ball at the DeRidder 33-yard line.
Mr. Mike, you want to hear something funny?
I'm listening.
Okay, so you know, Derrick Dragons, Samuel, he's a senior, but number 13, Isaiah Foster, he's a freshman, and he's looking really poised right here.
Yeah, he's running for his life right now, Derrick.
A little pop pass to number Cameron Hunter for about a good 6-yard gain.
Well, and the Dragon defense chased him all the way to the Eagle sideline over there before he got rid of it. And he just found an eagle flapping his wings right in the middle of the field, and that gave them a first down. So it'll be first and 10 from the 16, and they're in the red zone now.
I talked to Samuel.
He ran over the Dragon.
And Eric called me right there.
Ooh. But that was a good hit by the Dragon.
That was great. Kept his head up, kept it to the side, and ain't lead with his crown. So that to avoid a penalty and lead a.
Well, last week, Derrick, I felt sorry for the Weeks kid from LSU with the crown, and there was nothing he could do about that. And of course, they put him out of the game, and he wasn't a happy camper. So it's going to bring up second down and about 9.
And it's a false start. False start on the far end on Cameron Hunter.
But I think Dragon fans are saying that Derrick, and I can tell you that they've got speed to burn.
We do too.
And you can't, and really, Derrick, you and I both know you can't teach speed.
No.
If you got it, you got it, and if you don't know what to do with it. So we're glad that was a penalty. Ball right in the middle of the field.
Second and 13 from the DeRidder 20.
We're working down to 4 minutes tied up, 8-8.
The two back, Isaiah Foster with a draw, number 3.
Good defense by the Dragons. That's by a couple of Dragons right up the middle.
Deron Jackson and Grant Cooper with the tackle. And Deron, he got to keep that helmet. He got to keep the helmet tied up if he want to stay in this game. That's the second time this drive he lost his helmet and he has to come out for a play.
Well, and one good thing too, Derrick, is Jasper told me we've got kids going both ways. We've got defensive players playing offense, and then those same kids that are playing offense are playing defense. So that's hard.
Well, as a quarterback, Lamar Woodard with a great hit, and Jackson Romney with the rip. I can't even talk right now, but I'm sorry, Mr. Mike.
It's all right. And your DeRidder Dragons have come up with the first fumble of the ball game.
It was Paxton Romney with the fumble recovery. I'm sorry. I lost my mind. It was a great hit by Mario Willis.
And Derrick didn't teach Paxton, but that's Paxton Romine.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's fine. First game, we're going to be here.
At the junior high, I taught all of these kids. So, no, that was a heck of a tackle by the Dragons. Good defense. So it's going to bring up first and 10, ball at the Dragon 22-yard line.
With the one back, Grant Cooper, with a good 5-6-yard gain. 31, I'm sorry.
And look, Grant Cooper is a good kid, too. And again, if you just joined us, we're the next man up. Lost all of our running backs except for the quarterback. And so Brad Formley has just had to piecemeal and do whatever he could. We have wideouts to the far side.
Taking 8 for the DeRidder 25. Game is equal to gain of 3.
I think you may have lost a yard. Going to bring up what? Third and 2, 8.
So you may have not gained it at all. That's good. I'm just glad we're outside with this. So.
Oh yeah, look, we could be worse.
100%. Last week was worse. New and showing blitz. A toss to number 9. Then Zeke hit the edge, breaks a few tackles.
And that was good defense that time by the Eagles as they pushed him out of bounds. He'll pick up and bring up 4th down and about 5, maybe 4. So Ramirez will be in to punt for the Dragons. And again, he's a third punter. So we just have lost lots of people. But they're all going to get well.
They went Alfred back to receive for Newton. It's a straight line, or more like a spiral.
Man, it
was great.
Roll.
To the 38-yard line, to the 37-yard line with a great punt.
So again, if you join us, Mike Iles along with Derrick Lee. Derrick Lee is replacing Bubba McGee, who transferred with his job to Alexandria. And I'm enjoying being with Derrick already. He's carrying me. And besides that, Jasper, he's making sure I don't fall down. So we're good. And it's actually cooling off.
2:15 left in the first. Dewey in the split back. A toss to number 3, KJ Porter. He hits the far edge. And he ran out of bounds on the. It's hard to see it. I'm sorry, Mike. I can't really.
No, it's okay. They just ran the ball around the left-hand side all the way to the sidelines on the Newton sideline. And he was driven out of bounds at the 46. He'll pick up 8. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Now, we're not going to complain about anything because coming to a high school football game, especially watching our DeRidder Dragons, it doesn't matter if it's hot. It doesn't matter if it's cold. Well, we're just having a good time.
Let's not say that, because last week, me, you, and Sean, we was in there baking. And Jasper, I forgot he was there too.
Well, Sean was going to take his shirt off. Sean's at Leesville tonight, and I know they've got air conditioning. So he came to the junior high today to bring me some equipment. So, and we gave him a hard time. So the ball's at the 46-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 with about 1 minute and 30 seconds clock running. The ball game tied up 8-8. Dragons have played good defense.
A nice hit by number 65. And a loss for about 1 or 2 yards. Bring up 4th down.
And if this is, if they have to punt, this will be their first punt tonight. And apparently that's what they're going to do.
I remember that last year. And they are going to punt.
Yep.
The Zeke back to receive. Back all the way down into the red zone, into the 20. Good snap, hold, and a wobbler. Bounces at the 40. It'll go roll into the 20. And stop at the 12.
Got a good roll there. And we got away from it, and that's good.
That's a problem that most players have is the ball is not a spear, it's not a triangle, it bounces hardly. So if you can be standing 5 yards, you can stand 5 yards from it, and it'll still bounce into you.
Right.
So it's good for Isaiah Mazik to get out the way and just get out of Dodge.
And again, if you're just joining us and it sounds like we're outside,
we are
outside, okay? And the band's playing and the cheerleaders are cheering and the fans are cheering.
But it's a good
and that's
vibe.
Okay.
It's a great vibe out here with 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Give the ball right straight up the middle again. Maybe picks up a yard or 2. And I have a feeling, Derrick, that's going to take us to the end of the quarter.
I'm not like you. Now, excuse me if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't it supposed to be a 6-minute hydration break?
Well, now remember, we're in Texas.
That is true.
I never thought about that. That sounded good, didn't it?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And we're just going into the second quarter.
So your score at the end of one is DeRidder 8 and Newton 8, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
September is
timeout.
Library Card Sign-Up Month, and the Beauregard Parish Library invites you to discover how a single card can open the door to endless opportunities. With a library card, you can do so much more than check out books, from free classes and job resources to homework help and much more. Having a library card brings endless possibilities for everyone. The card is free, easy, and empowering. For students, it's a key to academic success. For adults, it's a gateway to lifelong learning. For everyone, it's a smart way to stay connected to your community. Stop by any Beauregard Parish Library location to sign up for your card today, because with a Beauregard Parish Library card, the possibilities are truly endless.
Some call it over-planning. At Shawson Gas, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Be prepared this hurricane season and call Shawson Gas at 337-239-2719 to get in line for your new Generac home standby generator. Financing available. Shawson Gas, located at 1107 South 5th Street in Leesville. Ask about their monitoring services for generators and propane tanks.
The second half, or second quarter. Dragons have the ball, and they're at their own 15-yard line.
And a lot of contact on that pass for Michael Parmley, but it falls down incomplete. Hopefully this week we will get the calls that we didn't get last week against Manny, because Manny plays that cover zero hard press defense, and that is usually that spells disaster. But
a lot of holding, wasn't it, Derrick? There's a lot of holding.
Very much so. It spells
On
disaster.
our receivers. And to give the ball again, like the middle breaks out to the near side, may pick up a yard or two.
We got some John back and forth, and we have helmets flying.
Gonna pick up maybe a yard. So it's gonna bring up 4th down and 9. And the ball is at the DeRidder 15-yard line.
So we're at 4th and 8 from the own 15. Aaron Woods back to punt.
And the Little Eagle returner is at the Dragon 45.
Oh, yeah. David Alpha, a high punt. Right from the kicker. And Aaron Woods come up limping, but he looks all right. He's fine.
Okay.
We have a flag on into our own red zone. Hopefully it's for us to go advance the ball downfield.
It has to be. It can't be against them. I mean, surely it's against them. It can't be against us. Then I think, yeah. Roughing the kicker.
Thank you. Because he did take a shot.
Yeah.
He got up limping and everything.
And again, Woods is a second string kicker, and he got hurt after
the South Bowl game.
Yeah, after Rushford got hurt, and then he got hurt, and then Louise came in last week to punt. So we know now that DeRidder has at least 3 punters. Even colleges don't do that.
Yeah. And most high schools don't even have a punter. They just put their best athlete, their best gadget guy in.
Right.
See, when I was in high school, we had our quarterback punted. That what gave us a good advantage.
Yes, it did. First and 10 for your Dragons, up the middle. Not much shortage.
Good stuff with the tackle.
And again, we're glad you're here on 95.7 KROK, and it's Mike Iles along with Derrick Lee coming from Texas at Newton High School. Score, Dragons 8, Eagles 8.
Tommy on the center with the two-back.
Found a hole.
And looks like the ball came out.
I think we got back on it, Derrick.
We did.
Hopefully.
Gavin McNabb with the great recovery and the great whereabouts, because most linemen won't see that they would be too busy with their assignment, but he dropped his lineman and went for the ball.
And Gavin McNabb, Dragon fans, he's only a freshman. We're playing 7 sophomores and 1 freshman.
And multiple Eagles jumping offside. Offside.
So defense is outside. That'll give the Dragons 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 2.
Number 50, Mr. Darius. And they have not called it, but it was also number 88, Riley Elam. That's a weird number to see for our defensive lineman, don't you think?
Right, we're up underneath center.
Fullback line.
And I think he picked up enough there to get the 1st down for your Dragons.
That's great. Love to see it. You know, I love to see that DeRidder, even though they lost a lot of guys in these first 2 weeks, that they can come together and next man up can put some productivity on the board.
And the Dragons are coming into this ball game at 1-1, and the Newton is coming into the ball game at 2-1. And they always have a good program over here.
Motion to near side. Grant Cooper with a run, and he takes a little ease with him.
It took almost 9 yards, Derrick, on that play. That was a good run by Cooper.
He took 2 of them for at least 5 yards.
I know that's making his grandmother and his mother very happy.
He was real close with his family?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice to hear.
My wife saw his grandmother this week, and she was really excited about him getting to play. So we do have a timeout on the field, and Roger, we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Newton High School. Jasper was just telling us John Lasso is a guard. And look, and they moved him to fullback. And if you've ever played football, that doesn't happen very often, to go from a guard to a fullback.
That requires a lot of great athleticism and a lot of running, especially for a big guy like that. But he looks like he's in perfect shape right now with this.
Well, he's a good kid, too, and he'll do anything to win.
Following the pass, looking downfield. With a lot of contact, but incomplete.
And I can still remember, those of us that are pushing 80 can remember when we would go to Jennings and Tommy Allen would be the running back and Billy Lofton would be the fullback, and they were just sending the ball straight back to Tommy, and Billy was blocking anything or anybody, and so but I haven't seen a guard play fullback in a long time. So it's going to make up 3rd down and 1 for your Dragons.
And John Latour with a great 1st down with a good pickup.
Well, I laugh. Some of the kids want to know, did you play football when you were in high school? And I was a center at 150 pounds. And now most centers in high school, probably 250, 260. I don't know if I was lean and mean, Derrick, or not, but I definitely was lean.
I know that some three techs and some knows, but hey, we'll see you pulling with on a little trap plays. Grant Cooper with a nice run up the middle and about for a 6-yard gain.
Maybe Derrick, maybe 4, maybe 3. How about second down and 7?
That's all bad.
And the ball is in Newton territory. We're just under 8 minutes here with the Dragons and the Eagles knotted up at 8 apiece.
It's been a great game so far. Not much scoring, but from the first 2 drives, well, DeRidder's second drive and his first drive with the ball.
And that was quick.
That was quick.
I mean, that was really quick.
I could barely get my words out on the first drive.
If you went to the concession stand, you missed both touchdowns. Good run by the Dragons.
Grant Cooper.
And that'll get the Dragons first down.
Actually, we'll bring up third down.
Oh.
Third and about one. Yeah, about 1.
So it's third down and 1, and the ball is at the Newton 39-yard line.
2 receivers to the far side, Palmy on the center. Defense showing blitz. So with the gain.
That's a first down. Good job by your blocking offensive line. Straight up blocking. First and 10 for your Dragons. And one thing I was thinking about, Derrick, is that if you keep the ball out of those those really fast backs' hands, they can't score if they don't have the ball. So that brings up first and 10 for your Dragons.
They just got at the far back. Palmy rolls out to the near side. It takes a nice hit.
And that was good defense by the Eagles that time.
For no gain.
Maybe picked up a yard, Derrick. Barely picked up a yard.
Yeah, if it was a yard, he popped that yard hard.
Right. Well, and he usually doesn't run the ball.
Well, he ran the last week 1 start with against Bo when they tried to do the tush push. And he's a small guy, so he was able to wiggle out one defender and sneak out the back end.
He's running right up underneath center. And he gives the ball a big hole that time by your Dragons.
Is he still running?
Still running.
He's still dragging.
He drove 2 or 3 Eagles down the field. Picked up about 5 more yards than he originally had. And he's going to pick up first and 10 for the Dragons.
A great run by Daniel Bazzi.
That was really a good run. So it's going to bring up first and 10 Dragons at the Newton 25-yard line. We're at 5:35 here in the second quarter. Score knotted up at 8. Good run again. Not much shorter.
And I do apologize for all our fans that are listening. We are outside, so you will hear a lot of background. You'll hear cheerleaders cheering, kids screaming, a loud horn. But it's still good, though. It's great. Nice sunset, good view. It's great down here in Texas.
I may have to go get a coat out of Jasper's car. It's getting cold. Okay. Here come the Dragons.
A fumble by Bazzi, and number 14 from the Mark Isaac for the New England Eagles picked it up.
Well, he got swallowed off that time.
That was crazy. I wouldn't even say he got hit. It was just a nice peanut punch.
What was that?
Do you remember Peanut Tillman? He played in the NFL. He was famous for punching the ball out. It was
a peanut punch.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like a lion punch? No, that's okay. I know what you're talking about.
Thinking more of a falcon punch.
There you go. 4:47 remaining here until halftime. Dragons 8, Eagles 8.
Ball on the 27. Ronnie Ashford with the running to the far side, runs out of bounds. We still see helmets flying.
At least I'd rather see helmets flying than flags flying there.
True, but in the same sense, I hate to see helmets fly because that means that that the kids are not safe, and that's what really matters.
Yeah, that's not good. He'll pick up about 3 on the play, bring up 2nd down and 7. Again, going back on the outside. And once they get to the outside, if you hadn't cut him off by then, he's going to pick up big yards. And that'll give the Eagles a 1st down as they move towards midfield.
Can we talk about Derrick family real quick?
Yes, sir.
He has been phenomenal so far in this first half, picking up short yardage, but the short yardage is what's breaking us down. And he all doing this as a QB, so he's not really as muscular as most running backs will be, but he's breaking tackles. We just need to come together and swarm.
Right. So it's 1st and 10
at the 42,
at the Dragons 42-yard line with
we're actually we're still in their territory right quick.
A little over 4 minutes left to play until halftime.
One receiver down here to our side.
We're going to see a run right at us, get to the outside.
KJ Porter with the run.
Still running.
KJ Porter with the run.
Still running. Dragon fans, he's finally knocked out of bounds.
By number 6, Zeta Scott.
He's got, Derrick, and I'll tell you, he's definitely got
the speed
to burn. And if he gets to the outside and you hadn't cut him off, then you may not cut him off at all.
And you think Zeta Scott claiming to the ref about KJ Porter using his hand and all in his face, man, but it was a lot of hand shoving right there, and so
he took the ball from their own 42 down to the Dragon 29-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field here with 4:28 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And Roger, we'll come back to you for a 30-second timeout.
Sick and tired, feeling sick and tired? Okay, you've heard that one before. The proof is people leaving the chiropractic clinic with a little higher step in their walk, a broader smile, and generally feeling better after treatments from Dr. James Jenkins. From an auto accident to years of discomfort, Dr. Jenkins and feeling better is only a phone call away at 337-463-7313. Even the initial consultation is free. Living without pain, priceless. Better quality of living is an appointment away at the Chiropractic Clinic, 304 North Pine Street in DeRidder.
95.7 KROK, the radio station that believes in dragons. We're here at 428. Mike Iles along with Derrick Lee as we saw both teams score right off the bat. And after that, it's sort of been a defensive battle there.
Yeah, so far so good. But you know, defense win games, so whoever pulls up, hopefully we don't have to go to overtime, so we can not end it in a tie. I'm not sure how Texas high school works, but I know we don't really do ties in Louisiana, where we from.
No, and we don't do a water break either. But that's okay.
That's good. That's good.
Oh goodness.
That stops me. We need more football.
So there was a gain of about 7 on the play, maybe 6. So there's about 3 or 4 yards for a 1st down. Ball's on the far side, hash mark, far side of the field. Good defense by the Dragons.
KJ Porter going nowhere. We have Game of the
And Dragon fans, a lot of these kids are going both ways.
And that's great.
Well, I tell you what, of course, Derrick and I both know, having played football at the beginning of the season, if you're going both ways, you got to be in good shape. Because that's not easy to do.
I played both ways for a long time before I got to high school. And in high school, I played wide receiver and safety, so I was always at that track running. And that's what a lot of these kids are doing, or got to do.
Coming around, quarterback with the keeper.
They'll just send him to run
inside.
And he scored
24 yards for a touchdown that will put the Eagles up. Came to the near side over here where Derrick and I are. Turned back to the inside and went on in for a 24-yard touchdown run.
And he really didn't need me to make a move either. He just he bent the corner and it was green. There was just green right there. There's nothing really stopping him.
He just did what he had to do.
And do it set up for looks like a 2-point split back. Tosses number 7 and untouched to the far side.
So with 3:05 remaining here in the first half, it's going to be the Eagles 16 and the Dragons 8, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
When Beauregard Electric Co-op powered up in 1939, its focus was on the future, always looking for better, more effective ways to supply electricity to our friends and community. In addition to this, supporting our local schools and students became key, as we know they would continue to fuel our future. Now, 85 years later, Beauregard Electric is still powering your life and continuing those traditions and morals. Beauregard Electric Co-op wishes all athletes a safe and successful football season.
Ball here on 95.7 KROK as the Eagles just drove down the field on 2 long runs and took the ball in. And with 3:05 remaining here in the second quarter, they're up 16-8. The Dragons have played very good. They were moving the ball. There was a fumble on the play, and that ended that. And Newton came up with really good field position. So, you know, good teams take advantage of the field position, and it makes a lot of difference.
The Zeke back with number 18, Jay Merriweather. In a line drive, Merriweather would take it in as a bobble into the end zone. Merriweather would take it at the goal line. Makes a man miss. Goes to the far side. He sees Green. And it's a good run out to the 30-yard line. That's a great recovery from wobbling it.
I wasn't sure where he was going. He just kept going straight up. I mean, it was like walking a tightrope right up the Newton sideline. He looked like he was going to their bench for a while. Excellent run.
Now, I don't know if I can do that because, you know, I got 2 left feet, so I can't really do that tightrope thing. But it's a great recovery.
That was excellent. So we're under 3 minutes right now. The Dragons trail 16-8 here just before halftime.
Ball at the 32-yard line.
But that was an excellent run, Derrick. That really was.
Especially from basically saving a touchdown. Because there was about 6-7 guys right there who actually picked the ball up. Under 7, John Restore.
No place for him to go.
We still haven't really talked about how he's a guard, a starting guard, and they having a fullback. That's really a shame if you really think about it.
Well, and Derrick, I know my wife at home wouldn't understand that. But if you ever played football, you don't ever think about a guard being a running back. So that just never happens. But when you have everybody hurt like we do tonight, it's every man up. So no gain on the play. In fact, they lost the yards. Second down and 11.
Farmer rolls out.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Aaron Wood
takes the ball. Good run that time. Knocked out of bounds.
To the 47-yard line, 46.
Excellent pass that time by Michael Parmley. And we've gone down from the 32-yard line of the Dragons.
47, about the opposite.
And now we're at the 47. So that was a gain of 15 yards.
Yes, sir.
Good play. We're down to 2:12 remaining here until halftime.
Let's see if we can build off that last play. I have nice flying over me, but it's good. It's a good play. David Zeke with a great gain.
And he'll get right to midfield.
He's still moving the cloud. He's still moving. They still ain't blow it dead. Okay, they finally blew it dead. About time. Coach, he gave up, but he could have kept running. He could have kept moving. They let him go.
Well, he picks up about 4, so that's going to bring up second down and 6. So now we're about 1 minute and 52 seconds and official timeout on the play.
I guess to check the mark, make sure we get our dials and distance correctly.
And Derrick, this has been an excellent high school football game.
Very much so. And it ain't too bad. Not many penalties besides the one on our punter, which was I wouldn't even say a dirty hit, more of.
I don't know, have the Dragons been penalized yet? They have, has it? Don't think so.
I can't think. Not think of. I can't really think.
And again, we're glad you're here with us tonight. Mike Iles alongside with Derrick Lee. Derrick and I are working together for the very first time and he's done an excellent job. We're having a good time. We got Jasper Peters up here with us, kind of keeping us straight. Our friend Retta Cooks is sort of down, and he's listening to us on the radio. And we're glad you listen to us radio. We wish you were here. It sounds funny to tell you, Dragon fans, next week is homecoming. I mean, it sounds like, yeah, we just started school.
It's great. Well,
but that's okay.
Get out the way. Who do you play next week?
Westlake.
Barber looking down.
He got it.
20 and touchdown.
Dragon. 50-yard touchdown pass.
Jaden Merriweather for my
Dragon.
If I'm not mistaken, Coach, well, I'm sorry, I keep saying Coach, I'm sorry. I guess I'll call you Coach. That's his first touch. That's Michael Barnes' first passing touchdown of the season.
It is. That was an excellent pass, wide open. Man, I know that made Grandpa and Grandma happy down the way. That made Daddy out there.
That was make his dad happy.
There you go. Got to be special when your son's playing football for you.
I would love, that's my passion. I would love to be a coach, probably on the center. Because he runs into a defender, and he still finds his way to the hands up for a two-point conversion.
So we tied up, Dragon fans. 146 remaining here until halftime.
Jaden Merriweather with a nice long pass from Michael Parley. 146 left in the half.
Hey, really, Derrick, I'll be honest with you, with everybody hurt, I didn't know what to expect in this thing.
I expected a shootout, and that's what we're getting right now. I just expected a little more points, because last year it was a 40-something to 50-something game.
Yeah.
We're starting off slow, but we're right back at dead even.
And you can't get any better than that, especially when the other team is making a two-point conversion.
Looks so easy.
And you're so used to kicking the extra point because you've got an excellent kicker.
Yes. Now, even though, granted, he did miss last week from, I guess it was like, 40-something, like 43 yards, 42 yards?
Right.
He got the leg for it. He keep working at it. He's going to be able to make about 45 yards, and we're going to have game winners for him. He's going to be a great reason why we win a lot of games.
Well, and Dragon fans, you've listened to me on the radio enough to know, golly, I hated this little pooch kick. I mean, when you got the ball like on the 30 or 40-yard line, golly, I didn't ever figure that out. This kid kicked the ball inside the 10. But you got these two good running backs. When you are kicking the ball, they're back there waiting to return it. So it is a...
And he's only a freshman. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So he got a long way to go in a flag. Let's see what the officials say. Delay of game.
Delay of game.
Okay. Number 88.
So we'll back her up 5 more yards for us to kick it.
And for all our fans who don't really watch football or really pay attention to football, a delay of game is basically when we have 25 seconds to get the playoff, and I guess he took 27 seconds.
And I don't know, Derrick, if I've seen many times where you call delay of the game on the kickoff. but in high school football, you never know.
A little squib kick into the 45. Delgin Samuel to the far side and tackle down in Dragon territory at the 46.
And that goes back to Derrick, to my little pooch kick. Fielded about his own 40.
Yeah, that's the downside of having a pooch kick is you give up so much field, and I don't really understand it. But I guess I can see it in pros and college. You have bigger guys who are not really used to run the ball. You have tight ends and linemen to run the ball. But in high school, you have DBs and running backs and receivers running the ball. That's not really a good.
Well, then they're going to start off there at our 48. So we have a timeout on the field, and Roger will come back to you for a 30-second timeout.
It's fall on the Bend, the perfect time to enjoy the great outdoors on Toledo Bend. Sabine River Authority invites you to head to Toledo Bend. Enjoy waterfront cabins at Cypress Bend Park or RVing at Pleasure Point and San Miguel Parks. There's plenty to do along Louisiana's largest waterway. Fish, boat, swim, and barbecue. Sabine River Authority, managing Louisiana's recreation destination. And this holiday season, plan a visit to Cypress Bend Park for festive holiday lights along the Bend. Sabine River Authority brings Toledo Bend to life.
KROK Southport Pole.
Besides say that there was a penalty against the Dragons, and if it is, that'll be at least a 10, if not a 15-yarder, and that'll move the ball even deeper into Dragon territory. We're at a minute and 40 seconds, and the game is 16-16 here at Curtis Barbay Field at Singleton Stadium here across the Sabine River from Beauregard Parish. And we're glad you're listening to us tonight on 95.7 KROK, radio station that believes in the Dragons. So they'll have the ball at the Dragons' 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with a minute and 40 seconds remaining here in the first half, trying to get to the outside. Good defense by the Dragons. Excellent defense.
And Mike, going back to before we came back for break, the penalty was a sportsmanlike conduct, so that was 15 yards off the kickoff.
Right.
1:20 left in the half, 2nd and 8.
And you can't play that run to the sideline any better than that.
Greg Catane from the outside from our linebackers in our ends. A little confusion.
Out of the shotgun.
A little confusion and wide open. He barely missed them 5 fingertips.
Wow. He was behind the defensive backs for the Dragons, just a little bit overthrown.
Isaiah Parker was for Amari and Anya on the tight end seam, and Mike, he was wide open. Like there was nobody near him.
No.
We gotta make sure that Coach Farmer gets that fixed because that's gonna kill us.
Well, and they're running the ball almost every play, Derrick.
So I understand you don't really expect them, and they had KJ Porter run too far outside, which caused him to deal with the defense.
Going to drop back and throw the ball one more time.
Cooper in pursuit and caught by Derrick. He runs out of bounds,
and he'll pick up another first down. So they're going to move the chains. It's going to be 1st down and 10.
Probably at the
maybe a 20. Maybe not quite that far.
About the 20. It's hard to see for where we sit.
Yeah.
With me and Mike sitting out here in a skybox, not really a skybox, just a bench with the rail. But it feels good.
It's not bad.
I can't complain. Better than last week.
It was bad last week.
Motion for the Eagles, and KJ Porter gets stuck by DeRidder defense.
There you go, Dragons.
Amara was right there with the initial hit.
Wrapped him up. So we're down now to 43 seconds remaining here.
Followed by Paxton Ramin. I finally got his name. You say it right?
That's right. And the Eagles have 2 timeouts. We're down to 30 seconds. We sure don't want to give up a score.
Foster to the rollout. And a great defense and almost a near interception by number 7, Camden Johnson.
Must have been an incomplete pass right in front of the Dragons bench.
Yes, sir,
because the clock stopped. It went down to 23 seconds.
He barely missed him about, I would say, about the same way he went to a tight end team. But we had unlike the tight end team, we had the Dragons right there to keep them in bounds so we can run the clock out so we can get to the half and hopefully not give up scores.
Let's go bring up
Porter in the Wildcat. Juice the defender, going in their side. He's going out probably about the 10-yard line on the far side.
We're down to 17 seconds here in the first half. Again, your Dragons are tied with the Eagles at 16, but the Eagles are on the march right now. They're just, we hope they run out of time.
And it is fourth down, so hopefully we can get a stop. Our defense will get a stop. We can head to the locker room and reset.
So it's fourth down and
four at the 14.
Yeah, at the 14-yard line. And the Eagles will take a timeout, and we'll go back to the radio station for Roger for a 30-second timeout.
It's common knowledge that Morris Tire serves the Leesville and DeRidder area for all of your tire needs. Did you also know that Morris Tire can handle your vehicle maintenance needs when it comes to brakes, oil, shocks, suspension, and alignments? 2 locations to better serve you. Take advantage of Morris Tire's quality care. Whether you live around Leesville or DeRidder, Morris Tire Service in DeRidder now has a brand new state-of-the-art alignment machine and a certified alignment tech. Stop in today and let Morris Tire take care of your alignment needs.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Derrick, I heard they said they had snow cones over there.
Snow cones?
Ooh, that sounds good right now. Look, here comes our buddy.
Hey.
With water and 2 Cokes. Thank you, sir. And it's wet and it's cold. And it wasn't even a water hydration timeout.
Well, from what I gotta do some research because I didn't know that they didn't do it, but I'm gonna do some research next time we come back. Probably next year if we play them next year.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think about it. Okay, fourth down, ball at the 14.
And it looks like the defense came up, but 10 seconds, actually 11 seconds.
Good defense by you, DeRidder Dragons.
What? Nope. Well, I guess it was the first. Wait, wow. No confusion. We got Coach Palmer. We got Coach Palmer asked for the chain gang to come outside and do some looking. And first down Dragons.
So they held them. Fourth down at the 14-yard line. So we had 11 seconds. That was a big defensive play.
You knew he tried to play us because they tried to hurry up offense, so we wouldn't be able to call it.
Well, and Derrick, that was big too because the Eagles would get the ball at halftime after the beginning of third quarter.
Yes, sir. With 11 seconds left in the quarter, I'm pretty sure that the Dragons finished the deal out so they can get up out of here safely with no problems, and they do. And that is the end of the second half, or first half. With your DeRidder Dragons tied up with the New Eagles, 16-16.
And we'll take a 5-minute break, and we'll see you in 5 minutes.
I just opened my student checking account at Barksdale Federal Credit Union, and it was so easy. No minimum deposit, free debit card with reward points, and they waived my monthly fee for just showing my proof of enrollment. Even my younger siblings can open one with a parent. If you're a student, you've got to check this out. Score more perks. Open your student checking at Barksdale Federal Credit Union today. Check them out at bfcu.org.
Must be under the age of 25 and enrolled in school. Minors must have a joint parent or guardian on the account. Federally insured by NCUA.
Iberia Comprehensive Community Health Center, Inc. strives to provide comprehensive health care to everyone, offering medical services to communities throughout Louisiana. They are proud to announce the opening of their newest health care center, coming to DeRidder this fall. DeRidder Community Health Center will be offering family medicine services at 427 North Pine Street, Suite A, DeRidder. For more information, visit their website, icchc.org.
Football season at Benoit Motors, we're here to help you avoid the fumble and cheer every drive with unbeatable deals across all your favorite brands. Nissan, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford, Chevrolet, and GMC. Whether you're looking for a tough Ram to tackle any job, a sleek Nissan to drive the field, or a Ford or Chevy ready to rush through your day, Benoit Motors has the winning lineup. Don't drop the ball on savings. Our prices are touchdown worthy and our service is championship level. So gear up and head to Benoit Motors and let's make this season one to cheer about. BuyBenoit.com. With Benoit, every drive's a victory.
Attention! Champion Homes Leesville is hiring skilled craftsmen to join their expanding team. Whether you're an electrician, plumber, welder, or mechanic, they have a spot for you. Benefits include company match 401k, paid vacation and holidays, medical, prescription, dental, vision, and life insurance. Still not convinced? Get this, they offer weekly production bonuses and a chance to be entered into weekly drawings of $500 with perfect work attendance. And you're eligible to purchase a Champion home at retail cost after 1 year of employment. Don't overthink it. Visit championhomes.com to apply today.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
You need a bank like a great oak tree with roots that run deep in the community and wide branching arms that give you comfort and relief knowing you're covered from the storm. Beauregard Federal Savings Bank is there for you. Their roots run so deep, they've been serving the DeRidder community ever since 1948. Their staff have been trained on the same values of quality customer service and personal treatment since the bank's founding. From loans to debit cards to IRAs, online banking, and other services, Beauregard Federal Savings Bank, 337-463-4493.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
Please, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be... Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
September is Library Card Sign-Up Month, and the Beauregard Parish Library invites you to discover how a single card can open the door to endless opportunities. With a library card, you can do so much more than check out books, from free classes and job resources to homework help and much more. Having a library card brings endless possibilities for everyone. The card is free, easy, and empowering. For students, it's a key to academic success. For adults, it's a gateway to lifelong learning. For everyone, it's a smart way to stay connected to your community. Stop by any Beauregard Parish Library location to sign up for your card today, because with a Beauregard Parish Library card, the possibilities are truly endless.
Some call it over-planning. At Shawson Gas, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Be prepared this hurricane season and call Shawson Gas at 337-239-2719 to get in line for your new Generac home standby generator. Financing available. Shawson Gas, located at 1107 South 5th Street in Leesville. Ask about their monitoring services for generators and propane tanks.
KROK Southport Pulp.
To be honest with you, it just really doesn't get too much better than that. And we were talking about some of the players that are in the state that are doing really good. And when you think about Brad Formley and what he's had to do, I'm going to be honest with you, as a football fan and not an announcer, I really don't know how do you replace two punters and then three running backs, and you've got a guard who's running as a fullback, and you're starting a freshman. You don't ever start the season thinking all of this is going to happen. But the Dragons have done really, really well. Newton just got, a running back that's just, he can run. And the Dragons, gave up that great big touchdown, and then we didn't do anything with the ball the first time, and then we took off down the field and we scored 2, and it was 8-8, and we were 8-8 for a long time. And about
5, 6 minutes left in the second quarter, we finally got that great run by number 5, Derrick Samuel from doing, and he really didn't have to do much with that. And then right before the I would say a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in the second quarter, Michael Parner with a great 40-something yard touchdown pass to Merriweather to tie it up. Now we're sitting at the halftime listening to the New It Band.
Well, and two Dragon fans, of course, this is a third game.
Mm-hmm.
We played South Beauregard at home. We went to Manning. We came to Newton, and now we're going back home again. And it's really been maybe a long time since we've had a passer. And Michael is an excellent academic student. He's a heck of a golfer. He can throw. Oh yeah, he's really, really good. And look, he's an excellent passer.
Right.
And it's like Derrick said, man was wide open and he hit him on a dead run, and that knotted the score up. And when you've got a team that can't kick the extra point and they go for 2, and then you've got an excellent kicker, it puts you in a bind because you can score the 1 point extra point, but the 2 point extra point is just not an easy thing to do. And Roger, we're looking like maybe 20 minutes on the clock right now.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to go back to you.
Just a little bit longer,
Maybe. If 8 minutes is too long, talk to us and let us know. But we're right at 20 minutes until the second half starts.
Okay, before we go, I want to say one thing. For any DeRidder fans who's still a little bit salty about what happened last week over the Manning Tigers, Jasper just told me that Manning's getting their break beat up by Leesville. So that's putting some good news, especially for me, because I feel great. I feel great about it.
Well, then, Roger, we're going to go back for a 6-minute timeout. So, Dragon fans, we'll go back to the station for a 6-minute timeout, and we'll be back with about 11 minutes remaining until the kickoff. So we're leaving you, and we'll be back in 6 minutes.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? Okay, you've heard that one before. The proof is people leaving the chiropractic clinic with a little higher step in their walk, a broader smile, and generally feeling better after treatments from Dr. James Jenkins. From an auto accident to years of discomfort, Dr. Jenkins and feeling better is only a phone call away at 337-463-7313. Even the initial consultation is free. Living without pain, priceless. Better quality of living is an appointment away at the Chiropractic Clinic, 304 North Pine Street in DeRidder.
When Beauregard Electric Co-op powered up in 1939, its focus was on the future, always looking for better, more effective ways to supply electricity to our friends and community. In addition to this, supporting our local schools and students became key, as we know they would continue to fuel our future. Now, 85 years later, Beauregard Electric is still powering your life and continuing those traditions and morals. Beauregard Electric Co-op wishes all athletes a safe and successful football season.
It's fall on the Bend, the perfect time to enjoy the great outdoors on Toledo Bend. Sabine River Authority invites you to head to Toledo Bend. Enjoy waterfront cabins at Cypress Bend Park or RVing at Pleasure Point and San Miguel Parks. There's plenty to do along Louisiana's largest waterway. Fish, boat, swim, and barbecue. Sabine River Authority, managing Louisiana's recreation destination. And this holiday season, plan a visit to Cypress Bend Park for festive holiday lights along the Bend. Sabine River Authority brings Toledo Bend to life.
It's common knowledge that Morris Tire serves the Leesville and DeRidder area for all of your tire needs. Did you also know that Morris Tire can handle your vehicle maintenance needs when it comes to brakes, oil, shocks, suspension, and alignments? 2 locations to better serve you. Take advantage of Morris Tire's quality care. Whether you live around Leesville or DeRidder, Morris Tire Service in DeRidder now has a new state-of-the-art alignment machine and a certified alignment tech. Stop in today and let Morris Tire take care of your alignment needs.
I just opened my student checking account at Barksdale Federal Credit Union, and it was so easy. No minimum deposit, free debit card with reward points, and they waived my monthly fee for just showing my proof of enrollment. Even my younger siblings can open one with a parent. If you're a student, you gotta check this out. Score more perks. Open your student checking at Barksdale Federal Credit Union today. Check them out at bfcu.org.
Must be under the age of 25 and enrolled in school. Minors must have a joint parent or guardian on the account. Federally insured by NCUA.
Iberia Comprehensive Community Health Center, Inc. strives to provide comprehensive health care to everyone, offering medical services to communities throughout Louisiana. They are proud to announce the opening of their newest health care center, coming to DeRidder this fall. DeRidder Community Health Center will be offering family medicine services at 427 North Pine Street, Suite A, DeRidder. For more information, visit their website, icchc.org.
This football season, don't fumble your chance. We've got unbeatable deals at Benoit Motors. We're your one-stop touchdown spot for Nissan, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford, Chevrolet, and GMC, and so much more. Whether you're calling the plays with a rugged Ram, driving a Nissan that's ready to blitz, or cruising in a Chevy or Ford built to dominate the road, we've got the lineup that scores every time. No interceptions here, just game-winning prices and customer service that makes you want to cheer. BuyBenoit.com. Huddle up and head over to Benoit Motors today.
With Champion Homes Leesville, you'll always be on the winning team. Champion offers high-quality HUD-manufactured homes at less than half the average price of new site-built homes. No need to wait either. Very efficient off-site construction techniques help you get your new Champion home faster than ever. Visit championhomes.com to search through their signature models like Bourbon, Creole, Pelican, and the Orleans. These are just a few of their top models. Then select Request Info to be connected to one of their many statewide retailers near you. Champion Homes, building up Louisiana one home at a time.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
You need a bank like a great oak tree with roots that run deep in the community and wide branching arms that give you comfort and relief knowing you're covered from the storm. Beauregard Federal Savings Bank is there for you. Their roots run so deep, they've been serving the DeRidder community ever since 1948. Their staff have been trained on the same values of quality customer service and personal treatment since the bank's founding. From loans to debit cards to IRAs, online banking, and other services, Beauregard Federal Savings Bank, 337-463-4493.
It looks like we got more people from DeRidder here than they have from there. They're 2-1. We're 1-1. Next week we have homecoming with Westlake. They are always a very powerful team and do a lot of good things in their program too. We were laughing about the first game with no clock, and we were saying then last week with no AC, no air condition, and this week with no air condition. And Derrick said, well, we didn't have to worry about the windows clogging up this year or this game. And I mean, that's positive. And and it's good just to watch these kids, the Dragon marching band, Ambassadors of Blue, across the way playing in front of the Newton Eagle fans, and they work really, really hard, and they do an excellent job with the bands here in DeRidder, and not only in DeRidder, but also in Beauregard Parish. As a school teacher, I can tell you that, we're very fortunate to teach in Beauregard Parish, and a lot of bad things going on in the world yesterday. We had bomb scare at the courthouse, and I thought, you got to be kidding me. But all of that,
got situated. Everything's good.
Everything was good, and then, and again, you've got kids involved in
shooting, gang,
right? And then you look and you see, the cheerleaders and the dance line and the band and the flags, and it
gives you hope,
right? And I tell you, one of the best things, Derrick, that I think we did in Beauregard Parish is when we did to the JROTC, and I know they've done that in a lot of parishes around us, and I've just seen kids from the junior high go to the high school who, weren't involved in anything. Self-esteem may not be that high. They got involved in JROTC, and, it's fun to watch these kids grow up. And so your Dragons are playing as well as they can play tonight. If you could see how fast the runners are from Newton and how we've only held them to 16 points. Derrick, I don't know what we could have done that we hadn't done. He and Jasper are looking up scores on the telephone about, some of the teams in the area that are playing each other. And again, to our sponsors that are sponsors. And look, and Roger, my wife gives me a hard time when I tell you that you're the man that serves the drink. And the drink is either water or Coca-Cola. but Roger takes care of us every week, and Derrick also back at the radio station. My Derrick here and me, we appreciate what y'all do for us, and we just we're enjoying doing what we're doing. Like I said, this is Derrick and mine first game that we've done together, and we're kind of feeling each other out and what we're doing. And he's doing an excellent job, and I'm having a good time. I appreciate being up here with him. It's just good to be at a Friday night football game. And if there's a game somewhere and it's on a Thursday night, then that's a good way to come. But it's a good way to spend a Friday night, watching kids play ball. Yeah. And so, Derrick, I've talked a lot.
I'm just letting you I'm just join the band right now. We still have 8:40 left till we get back to the third quarter. So I really want to talk about how the sophomore 78, Alexander Rochelle, he's pulling double duty because he also is conductor for the band. So he should be in the locker room trying to get ready with his team, but duty calls.
Well, and I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, I grew up in DeRidder.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I have ever seen, and I noticed this at the other football games that I saw him directing the band. I don't know if I've ever seen a DeRidder football player be the drum major. And it's like Derrick said, probably needs to be in the dressing room. But it's good that Coach Palmer allows him to do that. And I think, Roger, we're going to come back. We're going to go back to you for a 4-minute timeout, and we'll be back down to about 3 minutes to the start of the third quarter. So we're going to go back to the station for a 4-minute break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. 4-minute break.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee. see.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
September is Library Card Sign-Up Month, and the Beauregard Parish Library invites you to discover how a single card can open the door to endless opportunities. With a library card, you can do so much more than check out books, from free classes and job resources to homework help and much more. Having a library card brings endless possibilities for everyone. The card is free, easy, and empowering. For students, it's a key to academic success. For adults, it's a gateway to lifelong learning. For everyone, it's a smart way to stay connected to your community. Stop by any Beauregard Parish Library location to sign up for your card today, because with a Beauregard Parish Library card, the possibilities are truly endless.
Some call it over-planning. At Shawson Gas, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Be prepared this hurricane season and call Shawson Gas at 337-239-2719 to get in line for your new Generac home standby generator. Financing available. Shawson Gas, located at 1107 South 5th Street in Leesville. Ask about their monitoring services for generators and propane tanks.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? Okay, you've heard that one before. The proof is people leaving the chiropractic clinic with a little higher step in their walk, a broader smile, and generally feeling better after treatments from Dr. James Jenkins. From an auto accident to years of discomfort, Dr. Jenkins and feeling better is only a phone call away at 337-463-7313. Even the initial consultation is free. Living without pain, priceless. Better quality of living is an appointment away at the Chiropractic Clinic, 304 North Pine Street in DeRidder.
When Beauregard Electric Co-op powered up in 1939, its focus was on the future, always looking for better, more effective ways to supply electricity to our friends and community. In addition to this, supporting our local schools and students became key, as we know they would continue to fuel our future. Now, 85 years later, Beauregard Electric is still powering your life and continuing those traditions and morals. Beauregard Electric Co-op wishes all athletes a safe and successful football season.
It's fall on the Bend, the perfect time to enjoy the great outdoors on Toledo Bend. Sabine River Authority invites you to head to Toledo Bend. Enjoy waterfront cabins at Cypress Bend Park or RVing at Pleasure Point and San Miguel Parks. There's plenty to do along Louisiana's largest waterway. Fish, boat, swim, and barbecue. Sabine River Authority, managing Louisiana's recreation destination. And this holiday season, plan a visit to Cypress Bend Park for festive holiday lights along the Bend. Sabine River Authority brings Toledo Bend to life.
It's common knowledge that Morris Tire serves the Leesville and DeRidder area for all of your tire needs. Did you also know that Morris Tire can handle your vehicle maintenance needs when it comes to brakes, oil, shocks, suspension, and alignments? 2 locations to better serve you. Take advantage of Morris Tire's quality care. Whether you live around Leesville or DeRidder, Morris Tire Service in DeRidder now has a brand new state-of-the-art alignment machine and a certified alignment tech. Stop in today and let Morris Tire take care of your alignment needs.
That's awfully loud, but hopefully they'll turn that down a little bit. We came out here in the first quarter, and the Dragons didn't do anything on the first drive, and quickly the Newton Eagles went straight down the field, scored touchdown. It was 8-0. It was 8-0 for a little while, and then beginning early in the second quarter, the Dragons scored 2 points. It was 8-8.
For about,
it stayed 8-8 for a long time.
About 10, 11 minutes until Samuel from Newton, he had a great run to our side, and that was about a 20, 30-yard run. and then we came out with, it was like more of a standstill for about 20, 30 minutes. Not 20, 30 minutes, about 10 minutes. And we had another score for Parley with a great fade bar to Merriweather for about a 40-yard score, which tied it up. And that was the last of the scoring for the half.
And our defense, Derrick, has sort of been like a rubber band. It's stretched a lot, but when they needed it, especially just before the end of the first half, the ball was down at the 14-yard line, and we held them. We're going to give, okay, Derrick, watch out for that 18-wheeler.
Hey, I'm taking my thing. I got yours, you got mine.
So, the Dragons are coming off the field. We're getting ready for the second half. It can't get much louder, Dragon fans, but we're glad you're here tonight. KROK 95.7. And no air conditioning, but that's okay. We've survived that. The Dragons have survived the speed so far. Hormley has done a really good job of quarterbacking the team. And he, held the ball, kept them off the field, and that's been a big deal. And they got the clock set, and it's ready to play ball.
Kickoff time, baby.
But I laughed at Derrick. It just got out of his mouth, We heard either a motorcycle or a tractor behind us, and that wasn't too bad. And Derrick made the comment, it hadn't been too bad. And, man, they've opened everything wide open. But that's okay. It's not raining.
Not too hot.
Not too, no, it's definitely not too hot.
Thank you.
So we thank the Lord for that. He does provide. So the Dragons are lined up. The kickoffs have been short because they've been afraid to kick it deep. The ball is
back deep. There's a little bobbler, and the ball is still bobbling, and it's rolling out. Wow.
And boy, had a chance. That one didn't bobble very far, did it?
Well, I don't know if the rules are the same in Texas as in Louisiana, as also as in the pros and college, but if it gets 10 yards, it's 10 yards. So
yeah. I'm sure it's the same way over here, too. It didn't go a whole long way. And the bad thing is we're giving the ball first down and 10, and the ball is at their 44-yard line.
Which is really killing us because we need to have our defense needs to make a stand and get the ball back.
But the defense had done a really good job. So it's going to be first and 10 for the Eagles as they start on the hash mark furthest to the far side.
Drop back, looks back, number 7. He got the man wide, and he barely missed about 2 yards.
And our little defensive back was running just as hard as he could. And look, that's a kid right there. I don't know if you can stay with him, Derrick.
Camden Johnson with the cover on Cleveland Hunter. That's 7-on-7. That's a little joke to run by.
And again, they haven't thrown the ball much, but they haven't had to throw the ball, so there's no gain on the play. They're playing a second down and 10 for the Eagles.
Off the tackle for Samuel for about a 5-yard gain.
And again, when you got the kind of speed that they have, Derrick, you really don't have to throw the ball.
No, you don't. You can use Wildcat, split back, and they have all that formation in the arsenal they can use. And we see they use Samuel and Porter in multiple of those formations at the.
It's going to ring out third down and about 7 for the Eagles.
Actually, 32nd at the 49 for the Eagles. And it looks like Newton's going to take another timeout. Really early in the second half to already use a timeout.
So we got a timeout on the field, and Roger will come back to you for 30 seconds. Just a 30-second timeout.
I just opened my student checking account at Barksdale Federal Credit Union, and it was so easy. No minimum deposit, free debit card with reward points, and they waived my monthly fee for just showing my proof of enrollment. Even my younger siblings can open one with a parent. If you're a student, you've got to check this out. Score more perks. Open your student checking at Barksdale Federal Credit Union today. Check them out at bfcu.org.
Must be under the age of 25 and enrolled in school. Minors must have a joint parent or guardian on the account. Federally insured by NCUA.
Them to take a timeout this early because we hadn't even played the minute yet. They're going to run the ball straight up the middle.
He's still pushing for a couple yards. They ain't blow the ball. They ain't blow it dead yet. And the ball came out, but I'm pretty sure they blow it dead for a first down.
We tried, and that'll give them a first down. The ball was at the 36 of the Dragons, and they picked up some really big yards. Maybe that was the reason they called timeout.
No, but it's kind of insane that they didn't blow the play dead there when he was in a standstill, but early in the first quarter they did for ours. But he was still running. Still with the hand up to number 10. Runs to the far side. He breaks the tackle. He's still running. And he's all the way down into the red zone. About the 15, 16-yard line. That was number 10, Ronnie Ashworth.
Well, and Dragon fans, if you don't get their runners before they get to the outside, it's like they've got afterburners. They can flip that switch, and you have a hard time catching them. So it's going to be first down and 10. At the 10. So I don't know.
First and goal. I guess it's first and goal again.
I guess it's first and goal. They're in the red zone.
Porter with the Wildcat. And stuffed by DeRidder defense. Number 48 for the DeRidder with the initial tackle. Paxton Romine.
So that was good defense that time by the Dragons.
And that's great for a line, well, I would say a linebacker, but because he's built like one, he's built more like a Luke Keatley type of build. But he played that nine tag off the edge, and he's doing real good against their tackles and their tight ends. Sammy with another score. Yes.
So he'll go in from the 10.
That's the second of the night. And this one was a little more difficult than his last one because the first one he was basically untouched. So New England leads DeRidder Dragons 22-16, and they're setting up for the 2-point conversion. Samuel under the center. Oh, there's a fumble. Samuel at the 5. He's trying to do the better. He sees everybody. And DeRidder swarms up for a gloss. So the 2-point conversion is denied. New England still lead your Eagles 22-16 with 9:57 left in the third.
So Roger, we'll come back to you for a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Iberia Comprehensive Community Health Center, Inc. strives to provide comprehensive health care to everyone, offering medical services to communities throughout Louisiana. They are proud to announce the opening of their newest health care center, coming to DeRidder this fall. DeRidder Community Health Center will be offering family medicine services at 427 North Pine Street, Suite A, DeRidder. For more information, visit their website, icchc.org.
Welcome back to Newton, Texas, as the Eagles have taken the open kickoff for the second half and driven 60 yards and scored. And with 9:57 remaining here in the third quarter, they leave our Dragons 22-16, and this is the first time the Dragons have had the ball here in the second half.
And a little squib kick to Merriweather, who just let it roll out into the back of the end zone. And Mike, the funny thing about that play, last week, I don't know if most people don't watch the NFL, but the Seahawks and the Steelers was playing, and a similar play happened to that, and it was a tie game in the fourth quarter, and the player let it roll into the end zone, and it stopped 2 yards before it rolled out, and they gave up a touchdown with that. So that's a great IQ play, but it's good to make sure that it goes out first.
Right.
So this is the first time we see Michael Parmley in the second half, and he had a great touchdown, his first touchdown of the season with that long 40-yard pass to Merriweather. Hands to Grant Cooper. He was down.
And that was an excellent run by Grant Cooper.
For a 10-yard, for about a 8-yard run. So it'll bring us second down. Good work by the sideline judge to call that he was down, because that could have been a drop. That could have been a mental killer for us. It's actually did early in the second half to give up a touchdown and give the ball back. 3.
So that's going to bring up second down and 2 for the Dragons.
Sean Lasso with the first down run. Well, the second down run for the first down.
And again, Derrick, the Dragons under the leadership of Michael Plumley have done a good job of running the clock. And coach, you run the clock and you keep those fast men off the field, can't score sitting on the bench. Running out of the eye, up underneath center.
Jaden Cooper up the middle, and he takes a few people with him, and for a first down for a gain of 10 or 11.
And again, Dragons fans, if you just now joined us, okay, we've gone from Connor Rushford to Fairley to Cooper. Yep, to Cooper. And we've gone from one punter to another punter to the third punter.
We've gone from an offensive guard playing fullback.
Yep. So the Dragons it's amazing what the Dragons have done with the people that they've got to play. And we're hoping that some of these people will come back off the injured reserve list next week, especially Connor Rushford. Of course, none of these games, when you think about it, matter, and I want to say that because the games that really matter are the judicial ball games.
And ain't that they don't start for another 2 weeks or so, if I'm not mistaken, because next week we have homecoming against Westlake at home, and then we play the week after that.
Probably Jennings. I'm guessing.
I guess that
I should know, but I don't know. I was watching TV and watched the ATN brothers play. Both of those brothers, were at the Jennings High School. And, how often do you say you've actually called ball games where you've got people now that are playing in the NFL? So that's really good. We have 2 wideouts split out here to the near side.
And a wide receiver screen to number 14. And it was a backwards pass, which could have been a fumble, but luckily it bounces out of bounds, so it will still receive ball. And it would just bring up third down.
And sometimes, Derrick, I just think maybe we split out 2-4. Maybe we don't need to be way over here by the sidelines, but maybe that's just me.
Well, it's a good reason for that too, because if you have enough distance, you will have to make those linebackers come out farther, so they won't have that box, so they won't be in that box. And I don't know about you, but I'm not really sure that many linebackers can cover that much ground between that ball coming to the receiver on the bubble screen and make that tackle without getting a couple yards.
Ball's at the 42. We're getting lots of yards for a first down.
3rd and 16, and there's nothing really working for us, so it probably looks like a gain of nothing. And Grant Coop and Daniel Zeke look like he's grabbing his hamstring, so hopefully he's all right. We lost a lot of guys within the first 2 weeks of the season. Connor Rushford went down week 1 with an ankle injury. There was a lot of guys who went down week 1. So Cram, first game of the season, it's hot. And then we got a punt, which is a great punt from Eric Woods. Derrick wraps it up about the 15.
And one thing, Derrick, that we've seen with the Eagles team, whether it's a kickoff or a punt or whatever it is, you can't give these kids a chance to field it and have a lot of running space.
No, because if I'm not mistaken, Samuel, he gives me more just a twitchy guy. He gets a little bit of sliver of space and he can make a move and take a big yard. So that's great by the Dragons to swarm him before he could get his space.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball at the Newton 34 coming around the end. Still coming around. Ooh,
Ashworth. And there's a button.
Yeah, that's a horse collar, I think.
Number 10.
And that wasn't malicious. It didn't do it on purpose. He just reached out and grabbed what he could grab.
And unfortunately, it was just the back of his neck.
Yeah, and that'd be 15 more yards.
Well, let's see what the physical he's holding, but there was a ref right there on the sideline who's seen the horse collar, but let's see what the official number is.
He ran to the near side over here where we are and got to the outside, and Dragon just reached out to grab anything he could grab the back of his jersey. So that will be a 15-yard penalty. But again, Derrick, you just went back to what I just got through saying. If you give them any room whatsoever,
they can take it a distance.
They can run.
So, from what Jasper just told me, that it wasn't a horse collar that was called. It was actually a sportsmanlike conduct that was called.
Oh, wow.
For some reason, I wasn't really paying attention. I was to make sure that we didn't get the horse collar, but
right. It sure looked like it, though.
1st and 10 for the 42. Ball goes out.
As a man wide open, about 10 yards down the field.
KJ Porter.
And he's going to take it about 10 more yards. So the ball was at the Newton 42, or the Dragon 42. And now it's at the 24. She went about 28 yards on that play. They've lined up and they're ready to run it.
Porter again. And another flag on the far side. And hopefully it's not, because from what our DBs are, the expression they look at, it look like it's on defense for some type of after play shenanigans.
Well, and Derrick and I both know Dragon fans, with them running the ball like they are right now, you can't afford to give up a late
hit on the offense.
Oh, wow.
Number 51, Joe Smith.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard a player's number called out in high school.
I guess, hey, like I said, they do different things in Texas.
Yeah.
We don't get so that was after in our ear talking about it's supposed to be second down because they. So okay, yeah. So
that was a big play for the Dragons. I mean, that was a huge play. And again, we can't afford to jaw with them. We can't afford to hit late with them. We just got to stick them. So we're at 6-11 here in the third quarter with the Eagles up 22-16. And Jasper said it should be second down, and they're still showing 1st and 10 on the scoreboard.
Well, I do agree with him because it was after the play. The play was over and dead, so it should be second down because it wasn't still in the middle of the play. So now we have some confusion, and I don't remember if you remember week 1 when DeRidder played South Ball at home. It was like 3-5 minutes of straight no play because they just kept running. It was kept penalties after every penalty.
Yeah. And again, we're glad you're here at 95.7 KROK, the radio station that believes that the DeRidder Dragons, like Iles, alongside of Derrick Lee and our friend Jasper Peters, up in the open air press box, which you don't see very often. And we know next week we'll be at home, and we will be in air conditioning. At least we hope so.
Okay, so it is second down. Fox drops back. Got a man in the face and a whole lot of contact and a great breakup by Daniel Bazik. And another flag on the play on the far side.
I hope it was downfield and not in the backfield.
Well, either or is not a really good play because, yes, you had the contact in the backfield, but you also had a lot of hand shoving and hand movement.
Yeah, and I didn't see a flag in the backfield, so I think, wow.
Okay, so we have a pass miracle on Zayden Scott. I kind of don't make sense because I don't remember him. He wasn't really in the play. He wasn't even in the play. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, number 6 wasn't even in the play. It was number 9, Daniel Magic, who was on the coverage.
And again, Dragon fans, we can't afford to give up penalties.
We gave unnecessary roughness call early in the third, and we have another play to Samuel. He's looking for his third, and he has his third touchdown Eagles.
So he'll go in from the 16-yard line, and so the Eagles will go up 12 points right now. They'll be in the 2-point conversion.
And those are two crucial. We had them with the unnecessary the late hit, but then we gave up that pass interference, and Samuel takes it again for the 2-point conversion.
So with 5:43 remaining here in the third quarter, the score is the Eagles 30, the Dragons 16, and we'll go back to the station for a 60-second timeout. We'll be back
Football
in
season
60
at Benoit Motors. We're here to help you avoid the fumble and cheer every drive with unbeatable deals across all your favorite brands. Nissan, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford, Chevrolet, and GMC. Whether you're looking for a tough Ram to tackle any job, a sleek Nissan to drive the field, or a Ford or Chevy ready to rush through your day, Benoit Motors has the winning lineup. Don't drop the ball on savings. Our prices are touchdown worthy and our service is championship level. So gear up and head to Benoit Motors and let's make this season one to cheer about. BuyBenoit.com. With Benoit, every drive's a victory.
With Champion Homes Leesville, you'll always be on the winning team. Champion offers high-quality HUD-manufactured homes at less than half the average price of new site-built homes. No need to wait either. Their efficient off-site construction techniques help you get your new Champion home faster than ever. Visit championhomes.com to search through their signature models like Bourbon, Creole, Pelican, and the Orleans. These are just a few of their top models. Then select Request Info to be connected to one of their many statewide retailers near you. Champion Homes, building up Louisiana one home at a time.
Kickoff back up to the 39, a return of about 25 yards, and the Dragons now trail about 14 points. We really and truly, Derrick, we need to score, and we don't need to give up any more points.
And the good thing about it is that it'll be the 14-point game in the third quarter that we don't need to score quick. We just need to get on the board. And we can start that by with a toss to Cooper, make a man miss, and he's getting swarmed by Eagles.
And the one thing that I've always seen about that kind of play right there, trying to come to the outside, if you're going to run the ball to the outside, you can't stop and turn back into the flow of the traffic. Because if you do that, then that means all the defenders are coming right after you. So you're better off just to keep running to the side.
Just put your head down, get to the sideline, and see what you can make.
Second down and 12 for the Dragons. Looks like Jasper should be offside.
And there's a flag on the near side. Time to find through it.
Surely somebody threw a flag.
Oh, there's two flags. Both sidelines have both two flags. So that would be an offside. Me personally, Mike, I think if all four of them jumped offside, we should get 20 yards from that one. That's just me in general.
I'll drink to that. That sounds like a winner to me. So that'll bring up
second and 7.
Yeah, second down and 7.
One back to one receiver to our field. Falling to Grant Cooper. He breaks up the middle, and he's taking a few men with him down to the 45-yard line.
And that'll give the Dragons a first down.
And Grant Cooper, for Connor Rushford to go down for week 1, Javon Farley had a nasty hamstring injury week 2. He really has been the next man in this backfield, and he's been doing a phenomenal job tonight. Don't you agree?
Oh, I agree with that. Derrick, I don't know how they've come up with all these people. Another run straight up the middle. May pick up 2. Bring up second down and 2. And we're in Newton territory here. Ball's at the 43-yard line.
That was John Lestrue with the 1-2-yard gain.
And the clock just went under 4 minutes here in the third quarter as the Dragons trail 30-16.
2 receivers to near field. 2 receivers tight. And off to Cooper again. He breaks the tackle, runs over a man. He's carrying 4 or 5 men with him. And the ball come out. But it was blown dead. Thankfully.
And that would give the Dragons first down.
It was, and that's very convenient because the ball popped up in the middle of the pile and just fell into the defender's hands. Luckily, it wasn't a turnover, which really killed us last week. We had 2 of them with the fumble and then that interception off that screen. But luckily, we only had that one with the Daniel Big fumble. That was like late second quarter. So good job with the Dragons to keep the ball out of enemy territory, out of enemy hands. And we have a carry on first down for about a 2-3 yard gain. That is number 6, Zayden Scott.
And again, the Dragons are eating up a lot of clock because everything that they've done, probably, I don't think they've thrown the ball maybe once in this series. So the Dragons are looking at second down and 7. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter, and we trail by 14 points.
Tight end in motion. Grant Cooper again. He looks for a man.
That's it. Go, Dragons.
Oh, I am so sorry. That was not even Grant Cooper. That was James Z.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry for Dragons fans. And he takes down to the 5.
I don't know where that eagle came from. Look, he didn't come out of the sky. He came out of the ground that time. Excellent run by Mazik. That's exactly, Derrick, what we need.
Can't even call me, but that one call him a mole or something.
Yep. Or maybe a crawfish says we're from Louisiana.
You know, that's fair. No, crawfish do sound good, but it's not as easy, so you can't have it.
First and goal from the 8.
That's Zayden Scott. He's hemmed up, and he's still turning his legs, and it's looking like it's going to be a no game for.
And again, it's always amazing to me, Derrick. We run up the middle, and it only gets a yard, and then all of a sudden we run up the middle and break it for 10 or 12 yards.
And that is what is a great thing about having a great run game. You can beat up the defensive line and get them tired. It takes a lot to move them to a 200, 220 offensive lineman every single play, so eventually you go break. Army in the eye, he drops back, looks for a man, he got, and it's an interception in the goal line. So Boyd Joyce with the return. He's making a man miss. He looks for room, and when there's a flag in the back, there's no doing back, but he's taking all the way.
That would be about 103 yards.
It don't matter. It's coming all the way back.
And he did have a man wide open in the end zone. He just threw it to the wrong person. Wow. And thank goodness for the flag. He went 103 yards, Dragon fans. It's a long way.
He just got his running in for tonight. We ain't even calling his name on today, so at least he got his own conditioning in.
They get a run with those little fellas at halftime. Jeez. It really is amazing, Derrick, how fast the Eagles are. And that's, they just have speed to burn every time we play them.
A blind stop block for number 55, Dylan Walker, for the New Eagles will bring the ball all the way back into the 6.
I'm laughing. All of the referees are standing almost in the end zone.
At the goal line, basically.
And the white hat is running to them. And the Newton Eagles are on their sideline, and we're ready to play defense.
They take it too long. We ready to get this ball back.
But this is going to be a big defensive stand for the Dragons because we need to keep them bottled up down here close to their goal.
I don't know about you, Mike, but the crowd looks a little dead. They need to hemmed up, hype up so their defense so they can make some noise.
Well, I agree with that. So it's going to be 1st and 10
at the
2-yard line.
Oh, we.
And again, he just took that ball 103 yards.
So 101 of those yards did not count, did not matter. And if it just, I guess they just going to sneak in and see what they can get up, just to get up out of their own end zone.
And maybe he picked up a couple. Well, he picked up more than that. Well, maybe 3. So maybe 2nd down and 7. And again, we're almost just under a minute right now, and the Dragons trail 30 to 16.
Foster back in. Hunter just came back. Cable, I just realized that there's they got brothers on the team. Foster in the backfield with a split back, and Sammy with the nice run for about 7-yard gain for the first down.
Wow. That's all they're doing right now. Derrick is just running the ball right up the middle.
With 39 seconds left in the third quarter, I guess they're just going to bleed it out until we get to the fourth quarter.
No, I guarantee you they'll run another play. They may not.
They may not. Because, well, yes, they are. Because if the center rocks up, they're going to run another play. Who knows if they may try to bring them offside and get another couple yards. Samuel with another run for about a 5 and 6. Actually, a good game for about 7, 8, 9 yards.
And they had the ball at their own 2. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter, Dragons fans, with your score, Newton 30, DeRidder 16, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. A 60-second timeout.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
KROK Southport Pulp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, welcome back, Dragons fans, to Newton, Texas, as the Newton Eagles have taken the ball from their own 2-yard line. They're now at the 21-yard line of the Eagles, and it's 2nd down and 2 as we begin the fourth quarter with the Dragons down by 14.
Foster drops back, look for somebody. He got position to take a step around, look for somebody. He got jersey all right about him. Amari Williams with the initial tackle, coming by with number 53 and number 48.
And that was good pressure put on them by the Dragon defense.
And the great thing about DeRidder is they only run a 4-man front, so that's great at 5-on-4, and you still able to get pressure. Somebody ain't doing their job.
Well, and Derrick and you and Jasper and I both are watching the same thing. I mean, really and truly, they don't need to throw the ball at all.
So to see them get a sack, 35,
trying to get to the outside.
Ashworth again with his 3rd, 4th carry. We have a little pregame, a little post-play skirmish, but it's all right. Everybody's okay. Everybody gets up and calls their day.
So bring up 3rd down and 5, Derrick.
Actually, it's 4th down. They ain't updated on the clock yet.
Okay.
4th and 2, it looks like.
And surely they won't go for it.
I don't know. If I was up 14, I would. But let's see if our defense can make us lose the play. Let's see if they throw it again.
No, he dropped back in punt formation.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yes, numbers. No, because Fox is still in the game. So they may run play.
So they take a timeout to try to do a dragon play. And so, Roger, we're coming back to you for a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
You need a bank like a great oak tree with roots that run deep in the community and wide branching arms that give you comfort and relief knowing you're covered from the storm. Beauregard Federal Savings Bank is there for you. Their roots run so deep, they've been serving the DeRidder community ever since 1948. Their staff have been trained on the same values of quality customer service and personal treatment since the bank's founding. From loans to debit cards to IRAs, online banking, and other services. Beauregard Federal Savings Bank, 337-463-4493.
And Derrick leads to my left as we are early in the fourth quarter, and the Eagles have decided to punt. If we get a good return, we fair called it, and that was a good call, Derrick.
Yeah, there was nothing really there that was. Don't need trying to be a hero. Just catch the ball, get him out of there. You can hear Jasper in the background.
The defense played really well.
Great.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. They're at their own 47. Good field position for the Dragons. And the Dragons drove down inside the 10-yard line in a pass interception by the Eagles, kept the Dragons from scoring, and the kids ran it back about 103 yards, but they were penalized.
So still again up the middle with about a 2-yard gain.
And Derrick, I think somewhere along the line we may need to start passing. I know we're looking at 10 minutes. That's a long time.
I like having 10 minutes.
But we need 6 or 8 points, 7 points in a hurry. Just to kind of get back in the ball game.
Also true, but you don't want to put your defense back out there.
No.
So quickly because they need their breather. Brent Cooper with the game for about a 3-4 yard gain. We'll bring up 3rd down.
And that was like last week against Manny. Golly, the defense never came out of the ball game.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they were worn out.
Eventually, your defense will get tired and let them run all over you. So we'll bring up 3rd and 4. 2 receivers to our side. Harmon under the center. Cooper in the backfield.
Picks a good hole that time. And he's still moving. And he's still running. And look at He's like a play. He got it. Oh, go Dragons.
All the way down into under the 5. And that is what I mean, that let them play. Just let him, because he's not stop moving. Let him be moving. Let him play.
That was a heck of a play, Dragon.
And we may have an injury timeout on Newton's side. And it looks bad because he's trying to walk it off, but he can't do it. It looks bad. That's number 4 for Newton. So Boris Joyce, he's the one who had the 103-yard pick that didn't count. And looks like he's walking off on his own power.
So, Roger, we're just going to stay right here because, and we never want to see somebody be hurt on our team or another team. So, they just kind of give them a chance to get him off the field, but he's coming off on his own accord. That was the play that the Dragons needed so much for throwing the ball. But it's like Derrick said, that's what happened when you just keep moving your feet. A lot of good things happen.
Okay, so
and that was a good run.
It'll be 1st and 10 from Newton's territory at the 5, and it's great. The Zeke in the far back. We'll do in the center, and the Zeke has no
game. And Derrick, you think about it, there we were down on the 6 down here. Should have scored.
Yes, sir.
And now we're down to the 5 down here. And hopefully we're scored. If we did that, it'd all be tied up.
That is also true. But let's not rinse and repeat and do the same thing as last. Let's give it to one of our backs. Excuse my language, but hell, give it to our John Stewart and see what he can do. That's a big boy back there, and I know it. Second and 9 on the ball on the 9, and a toss to Z, and
we're going backwards there. That's not good.
That's not good. All right. So it's 3rd and 9. Well, 3rd and a loss of 3.
Wow. So we've lost 4 yards. No, we've lost more than that. We've lost 8 yards. And now the ball is at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 13.
If I'm Coach Farmer, I'm throwing it. And I'm picking on the safety DBs because they ain't really had much to work with.
And we'll have a timeout on the field with a timeout at 7:32 remaining in the game. And the Dragons trailing 30-16. We'll take a 30-minute, sorry about that, a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
To Newton, Texas, as the Dragons tonight have ventured across the Sabine River, and a big crowd from the Dragons tonight. And it's been a really, really good ball game.
So far, so good. I can't complain.
We just need a touchdown. 3rd down, goal from the 13.
Zeke motion out to our side. Down the field with the ball, and there's no way for him to run.
They have picked up a yard, Derrick, and that's it.
It's that.
So we're down to 4th down.
What do you think, Mike? You think they should get Rodriguez in there and get
No, you need too many points.
I do understand that, but would it be better to chop it down now than risk not getting nothing at all?
Well, if they score 3, then they're down 11, and they're still down two scores. Then you're down underneath 7 minutes.
And they're going to do the hard counting. They got somebody to jump offside. They've been doing that all game, and it's been saving them a lot.
So that'll take the ball down to the 8. So it's still 4th down and goal for the Dragons. They're at the Newton 8-yard line. So we're getting
game come down. Really comes down
close.
to this. Game really comes down to this. Because if they don't get the ball, if they don't get the score here, it's really going to be a very hard back.
Right.
Already harder than the mountain they already got to climb as it is, going to be down 12 points with 6:35 left in the 4th.
Well, they've got the ball marked down at the 9. And look, this is hard to throw the ball. There's just no place to put it.
And a timeout called by Coach Palmer in the Dragons with 6:28 left in the 4th. Probably thinking, well, if we really want to throw it, or he gonna run it this time.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
September is Library Card Sign-Up Month, and the Beauregard Parish Library invites you to discover how a single card can open the door to endless opportunities. With a library card, you can do so much more than check out books, from free classes and job resources to homework help and much more. Having a library card brings endless possibilities for everyone. The card is free, easy, and empowering. For students, it's a key to academic success. For adults, it's a gateway to lifelong learning. For everyone, it's a smart way to stay connected to your community. Stop by any Beauregard Parish Library location to sign up for your card today, because with a Beauregard Parish Library card, the possibilities are truly endless.
Or it's going to be really difficult. And I think I would run formally out of the shotgun
and roll it right see what he can make.
But he's going to be up underneath center, running out of the eye. He's going to take the ball, and he's going to throw the ball out to the side. I think they were going to run a circulation play, and he'll be shoved out of bounds.
It was an interesting play called with a cutter screen on 4th and 9 in the 10.
Yeah.
When you know that the defense ain't got much room, so they just go play with their heels. They go dig their heels in at the goal line.
You know, and I've always heard when you got the ball deep in the enemy territory, you know, you don't have a lot of room to run, but some tall receivers.
But
that was questionable. So that was good defense that time by the Eagles. They stopped the Dragons. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line.
Also on the center with the split back. Or actually, Samuel was on the center. KJ Porter breaking a few tackles, still moving his feet for about 8-9 yard gain.
And the bad thing, Dragon fans, is, you know, we may not get the ball back.
That's the bad thing. That's why I say that last 4th down was really the game changer, because if you could have got it, it would have been a great momentum gainer. If not, it's going to basically take out as many more air we have left in the football.
Well, and the bad thing is, too, is that, I mean, literally every time they touch the ball on any run, they're fast enough to break it for a touchdown.
Samuel on the center again with a split back.
And we definitely can't give them a first down.
No, sir, we cannot.
Under any circumstances.
Yeah, we'll bring up 3rd down with looks like a little to no gain.
So it's 3rd down and 10. We're right at 5 minutes to play. Dragons down 30-16. And really and truly, Derrick game's been closer than the score. Yeah, looks. I mean, it's been a good ball game. And under the circumstances Dragons are playing in, Dragon fans, they've done all they could do to win.
Off to the far side, KJ Porter is about another 3-yard gain, and that's a 1st down.
Pick up the 1st down that we didn't need to give them.
And the clock is continuing to just roll. And we have an injury timeout. I'm not really sure who it is. I can't really see. Number 6.
So we will take a timeout, Roger, and we'll come back to you for a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Some call it overplanning. At Shawson Gas, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Be prepared this hurricane season and call Shawson Gas at 337-239-2719 to get in line for your new Generac home standby generator. Financing available. Shawson Gas, located at 1107 South 5th Street in Leesville. Ask about their monitoring services for generators and propane tanks.
Texas-Louisiana border to play the Eagles. It's been a good ball game. We've seen some really good running from both sides. Eagles have a very explosive running game. It's 1st and 10, clock running, 4:30. As it runs down here in the 4th quarter, we're down 30-16. We need a break.
Hey, Mike, I want to talk about something that Jasper has said. Well, I was talking about after this play. Because you have a toss that went to the near side. He's breaking a tackle, and he steps out about the 45 in his territory still. That is number 7 for Julian Cameron Hunter with the run. That will bring up another 1st down.
He's going to pick up 22 yards.
That's a little hurtful for a team that's trying to gain some momentum back and get the ball back. We need to start punching the ball out, and hopefully we're not punching faces, but the ball, and not get no penalties.
And Derrick, I really don't know what the Dragons could have done tonight that they haven't done.
They played very, I would say flawlessly. Besides that one turnover by Mazik, KJ Porter breaks a few tackles, he's still running, and he's down in the DeRidder territory at the 45-yard line. KJ Porter on carry. Brent Cooper in there. Number 10, not number 10, I'm sorry. Number 12, Eric Hall.
He picked up about 30 yards on that play. And look, Dragon fans, they just have speed. And I know we've said that over and over. But when you look at what they can do, they can score every time they touch the ball.
And we have a timeout for DeRidder. That's the second of the half. And by the way, Newton don't have any timeouts, so I don't think they're really worried about that. They used one within like the first 30 seconds of the third quarter, and they used the last two within the last 8 minutes.
And Roger, I think we'll just stay here, and because we're close to the end,
there's not really no point.
And then again, Dragon fans, we appreciate you listening to Derrick and me on the radio. We appreciate Jasper being up here. Helping us. Again, it's homecoming for DeRidder. Homecoming is always a big event, no matter what high school that you're playing or going to. So it's a big game. And then, it's like I just asked there, what could we have done that we didn't do? And I'll be honest with you, I mean, when you think about all of the different players that are hurt, and you're playing a guard at fullback, I mean, that's almost saying enough. So we don't want them to score anymore.
Samuel with the run, he breaks a few tackles, he makes a man miss, and he is gone for a 33-yard run. That's his fourth, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's his fourth of the day.
And Dragon fans, I'll be honest with you, he is an excellent runner. We're not going to play against anybody that can run the ball.
Not like him. No, not like
any
him.
better than he can.
So Eagles lead the Dragons 36-16 with 3:39 in the fourth. Number 7
held them on the extra point, I think.
With a flag marker on.
So they score with 3:39 to play with the game. Score 36-16. Roger, we're going to come back to you for a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Back to Newton High School in Newton, Texas, right across the river from Maryville and the Junction, and down in downtown DeRidder. And we've just the running backs over here. They beat anything I've seen. And of course, we're at 3:39. Ball game is kind of got out of hand. It's 36-16. We're down by 20 points, and they are a very explosive football team.
As he catches at the 15, he's looking for space. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, and he's tackled at the 47. That's a great yard. That's a
good return.
What was that? About 35 yards.
Yep. Very good return. And really and truly, Derrick, we haven't had any breaks.
No. We haven't had no hydration breaks. We have
no air conditioning break.
But it ain't that bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's cool out here.
It definitely cooled off.
We haven't heard no H.A. Willis in a couple minutes. But what I really didn't like is that when Zeta Scott went down, they hurried the team on the field. Like, he wasn't off the field yet. We got Grant Cooper where he's carrying fenders. He's still moving his feet. And his helmet's blown off.
I mean, look, he carried, I think, the whole team 9 players, if not 11. If they could have put the saddle on him, they would have ridden him that time.
And the crazy part is he carried them for a good 6, 7 yards.
Yep.
The initial contact came at 3 yards into his run.
Well, this would have been a Halloween night, and his helmet rolled off. I don't know. Did anybody come off the field or not? I didn't see anybody come off the field.
Actually, no, I did. And I'm thinking about it. I don't remember.
Again, going to take the ball right up the middle. But I think the Dragons are just trying to get out of this thing and come back to Louisiana.
Oh, somebody did come up. It wasn't for our team. It was for
their team. Okay, good.
He can't really tell because they both the team helmets look the same.
Second down and 8 for the Dragons.
Tommy drops back. He looking to the far side. It is barely caught. It's barely dropped by number 14 of Bryson Walker. That's the first time they looked at him this game. And looks like Aaron Woods has come on to punt for the Dragons. And Mike, I don't see what else DeRidder really can do at this point. At this point, I would say throw something at the wall and hope to stick and just go for it because you're not losing nothing at this point.
Well, and I think right now too, Derrick, I wouldn't stop the clock. You haven't gotten anybody hurt. You don't need to get anybody else hurt. We just need to go home.
Brent Cooper with the run, and he's taking people in that third and 8, and he has about a 2-yard, 3-yard run, which bring on 4th down.
We're almost down to 2 minutes here in Newton, Texas. And again, next week we invite you to come out to homecoming. It's a big deal.
And Mike, after 2 minutes, and we're at the 2-minute warning of the 4th quarter, which are DeRidder Dragons trailing by 20 points to the New Eagles, 36-16.
And again, a lot of Dragons fans have turned out tonight. In fact, we think there's more of us than there is of them.
Which shows a lot. And
that's really good.
For a away team to have way more fans than the home team, that says a lot that we, DeRidder is basically just a big family, and we support our family no matter how far the drive is. We will go to New Orleans. We go to New Orleans if we have to.
You may go to New Orleans. I'm not sure that's where I want to go, but that's okay.
I mean, New Orleans ain't that bad. You have Bourbon Street. You have all nice restaurants. It's really historic there.
Oh, it's definitely historic. But we've had a good time tonight. And again, the Dragons have played hard.
Yeah, it was just that the way just has it better. I can't.
So it's 4th down and 5. If we drew them outside, that would give us a first down. But we didn't. Ooh.
And it's a high ball, and Farmer got to the nice hit.
And he was just swarmed. There was nothing he could do, Derrick, in that pass.
And once again, we went back to the center screen. That's the same thing we did back here down at the goal line on fourth down.
And, and maybe they'll back off. And then maybe they'll try to score again. Hopefully not.
But you got to think about it. If they back off, that's basically showing mercy. But if not, then
they're not showing mercy.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't want somebody, because if somebody go take a beat down, I would say don't stop till at the beginning of the game, at the end of the game, always foot on the pedal.
But if I'm the other coach, and I know that they're, and that's what they're doing,
and they're taking out. So that.
But Derrick, if I knew they were playing a guard at a running back position, and they're down, have lost all of the running backs, and they've got a new running back this week. I wouldn't run the score up, and apparently they're not going to do that either. Could they run the score up, Dragon fans?
Probably so, but
sure they could.
But it's so class from doing to just be it out, just get up out of here with everybody safe. We didn't have no injury this week, which is a great thing.
And they don't need to get anybody hurt.
Yeah, and another knee with 110 to go. They will pick up third down. And Mike, I just want to say I am glad that I spent my first game with you because it's been fun.
It's been good. I'm proud. You know, when you're like I am, and you're supposed to be the voice of the Dragons.
Yes, sir.
You know, and then you end up being color man, and it's like being on with Sean. I'll never be a Sean Lorcan. Look, he is really, really good. And, I love him to death. I was kind of tooled around with Chaz, and Chaz is in Lake Charles now. He's actually doing ESPN. So, you know, that's a really good deal.
And the final knee out, and that will be state game.
And so, Dragon fans, I think we've told you all that we need to really tell you. The final score here in Newton, Texas is the Newton Eagles 36 and our DeRidder Dragons 16. And we'll see you down the road. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger.
Rock 95.7 FM, channel 957.